mindfulness and how it's been used to calm down anxiety and things like depression, but we use mindful eating to help clients who need to lose weight start to reduce their portion sizes and get in touch with what's really going on with their body. At Balance Hypnotherapy, we are at the forefront of teaching mindful eating hypnosis to help our clients stop eating mindlessly. We want them to tune into what their bodies are really telling them. And this is so important when we're working with clients for weight loss, because it teaches them when their stomach is really hungry and when it's full. And these signals in the past have been overwritten by our clients because they're either emotionally or comfort eating, or because of bad habits that have been set up in childhood. What we're trying to do is teach our clients to go back to very early childhood eating patterns. And I'm talking those that we had when we were very young. When you tend to be a toddler, you have an automatic cutoff switch. When you've had enough to eat, you'll find that the toddler will just start to play with their food or get bored and just be distracted and mucking around because they know they've had enough. And this way of eating tends to last until adults start to get in the way and they change their children's eating patterns. For example, the mother or father may say, well, you can't have any dessert until you've finished everything on your plate. So therefore the child starts to learn, okay, so I need to eat everything on my plate, which I didn't want, all of it anyway, and then I'm going to have another sweet treat at the end of it. And these suggestions are then reinforced by the parents by congratulating the child for doing it, which means that the child's natural ability to stop eating when they're full begins to disappear. We want our clients to eat naturally and easily, so we need to help them to slow down their eating. They need to start to pay attention to their emotions and how they feel. They need to understand their triggers. When you really focus in on what you're doing, it starts to become obvious when you've had enough. And many of our clients have found that once they've used our mindful eating techniques, they've moved from eating substantial amounts of food to missing out meals because they realize that they're no longer necessary. Mindful eating hypnosis can work because clients lose weight because they're eating less, but they're still feeling satisfied. On our weight loss hypnotherapy programs, our clients are never deprived. Instead, they're allowed to eat what they want, provided they eat it mindfully. So we should also point out that we don't always use mindfulness in isolation. We may combine it with other therapies, for example, understanding the triggers of why someone's overeating. But generally, if someone follows the mindful eating rules correctly, it can make a substantial difference to how they feel. We actually have in our online shop a portion control hypnosis audio that specifically deals with those mindful eating rules. And as you can see, what will start to happen is the person moves from that much bigger plate to a smaller plate, but finds they're just as satisfied because for the first time they're paying attention to the food that's on their plate. You can buy this audio in our online shop for $9.99. So it's a cheap and simple method to see if that will help you to alter your eating patterns without coming in to see me as a hypnotherapist to understand the emotional triggers for your problem. If you want to find out more about mindful eating hypnosis, or you would like to talk to us about any issues with food, such as selective eating disorder, binge eating disorder, bulimia, well, we work with all of those problems with our clients. We use different methodologies depending on what our clients' issues are. Just simply give us a call, 01636 650 521, or head on over to our website, balancehypnotherapynottingham.co.uk, so you can read a little bit more about our treatments.